Whoa, look who's late again!
Oh shucks, Dino, what are you watching?
Just another Whoa Wednesday!
Are you serious? Wait for me! Whoa!
What? A wardrobe change.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
And whoa! Hey there, grammar goodies, and welcome to another Whoa Wednesday with me, Mr. Goodie Grammar, where tonight we're going to talk about the differences between the words tide and tide. Wait, they sound the same. Exactly, but the way in which we use them and their meanings differ. So let's jump into it. But wait, before we get started, I think we should go ahead and do a basket breaker.
Uh-oh.
For this week's basket breaker, the question is, can you tie a knot? Whether that's tying your shoes or with a rope, can you tie a knot? Take a second and put your answer into the comment section. Alrighty, what did you get, grammar goodies? Here's my answer. I said, yes! Just ask my headphones. Because they're tangled in knots. Because I can't be responsible. Oh. Speaking of being irresponsible, I'm quite parched. Maybe I didn't get enough water. So I think it's time that we go ahead and drink up some radioactive waste.
3, 2, 1.
For this lesson, the essential question is, what's the difference between tide and tide? Well, by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to answer this very question. But let's go ahead and get it started with the word tide. T-I-D-E. What's its part of speech and what does it mean? Well, tide is actually a noun, and it means the alternate rising and falling of the surface of the ocean that occurs twice a day and is caused by the gravitational attraction of the sun and moon, occurring unequally and on different parts of the earth. Oh, science! It hurts my brain. In essence, the tide is the push and pull, rise and fall of the surface of the ocean. It can be rough or tranquil, but it has to deal with the sea, the ocean. Maybe if we get into a couple of examples, it'll give you a better idea of what tide means. Let's go ahead and look at some. Example, the tide is slowly rising. So the surface water of the ocean is rising. Oh, so that's tide. Let's see it in another example. Do not get sucked into the water by the harsh tide. So the intense surface of the water, pulling someone in with that push and pull, the gravitational attraction of the sun and moon. Anyway, that's the word tide. It's a noun. Think you have that down? I know you do. So let's go ahead and practice. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and use the word tide, T-I-D-E, in an original sentence. What should you do with that sentence? Well, you should go ahead and post it into the comments section. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Alrighty, grammar goodies, great job. You did it. That was our first word, tide. But let's go ahead and look at our second word, which is Tied. Yeah, but it's spelled T-I-E-D. So the E and the D are switched from before. So T-I-E-D. What does it mean? Well, it's a verb in past tense, and it means to attach or fasten someone or something with a string or a similar cord. In fact, it means to restrict or limit someone to a particular situation, occupation, or place. It's tying someone down. So, that's the word tied. Again, it's a verb. It's something that you do to attach or limit something. Let's go ahead and see how tied is used in a few sentences. Example. He tied the tie around his neck. So he fastened the tie around his neck. Because fastened is very much a synonym of the word tied. Pretty cool, right? Let's see how it's used in another example. I meticulously tied the rope so that he would not fall off the cliff. So I fastened the rope, made it strong, so he would not fall off the cliff. So that's the word tied, used as a verb in past tense. It's what this person already did. Think you have that down, grammar goodies? I know you do. So let's go ahead and practice. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and use the word tied. T-I-E-D, tied, in an original sentence. And then post it into the comment section. What are you waiting for? And get to it! How'd you do, grammar goodies? Great job. Well, I'm still a little confused, so I think it's time that we ask for some employee assistance.
Oh, so much grammar. My head's gonna explode. I don't know what to do. I need help. We need some employee assistance.
For this section, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and read various sentences. What you're going to do is fill in the blank in each sentence with either tied or tied. Think you could do that? Fill in the blank in each sentence with either tied or tied? I know you can. So let's get to it. Question 1. This blank is too strong and the waves are violent. Huh. Again, the sentence is, this blank is too strong and the waves are violent. Are you filling this in with tied or tied? Take a second, think about it, and put your answer into the comments. Okay, what did you get? Here's the answer. The correct answer is tide. T-I-D-E. Tide. The rise and fall of the ocean is too strong, and the waves are violent. Therefore, we're using the noun tide rather than a verb, which wouldn't work in this context. So tide is the correct answer. Let's move on to question 2. I blanked the kayak to the car. Again, the sentence is, I blanked the kayak to the car. Are we filling this in with tied or tied? Take a second, think about it, and put your answer into the comment section. Alrighty, here's the correct answer is tied. T-I-E-D. Tied. I tied the kayak to the car. So it's the verb. It is what the individual is doing. They are tying the kayak to the car. So tied is the correct answer. Let's move on to question 3. We are blank together by love. Again, the sentence is, we are blank together by love. Are we filling this in with tied or tied? I don't know, but you do. So go ahead and put your answer into the comment section. Okay, here's the answer, grammar goodies. It's the word tied. T-I-E-D. We are tied, attached together by love. Aww. So, how did you do, grammar goodies? Did you get all 3 of them correct? Hopefully so. And if you didn't, no sweat. Keep in mind, this is all practice. And speaking of practice, I want to go ahead and put you to the test. So let's go ahead and do an aisle check. Pop, pop. We're ready for an aisle check. Whoa! For this week's aisle check, here's what's going to happen. Go ahead and use both tied and tied in one original sentence. Think you could do that? Use both tied and tied in an original sentence and then post it into the comments? I know you can. So get to it. Grammar goodies, I bet it went swell. And speaking of swell, it's time for you to start checking out for the evening. Whoa! And now, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's time for the Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week! The Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week goes to an individual or individuals that participate in the comment section on any of our videos. Whoa! Did you get it? Did I get it? Did my cat get it? Let's find out. The Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week goes to, a round of applause please, a little drum roll, goes to Messy Better. Messy Better, you did it. The question was, what's your favorite childhood sport? Messy Better put, basketball. Thank you so much for participating in our comment section. You did it. And if you would like a Grammar Goodie Sentence Shoutout of the Week, just like Messy Better, make sure to participate in our comment section. Whoa! And it's time for you to fly away. Be free, Grammar Goodies, to go off into the universe to see cats. Anyway, my name is Mr. Goodie Grammar. Thank you so much for dropping by General Grammar. And come in anytime. I'll see ya. Whoa! Whoa! What are you still doing here? Don't you know that the episode is over? What? Okay, I get it. I mean, I know you love grammar. So why don't you hit like on this video? In fact, share it and do a little comment. But mainly, subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? In fact, if you don't subscribe, you could be pulled into an interdimensional vortex.
make sure to subscribe. Remember, general grammar is tons of fun. What are you waiting for? Whoa! Click on another video.